My name is Chris Edwards, and this is a Holden Ute. Now, I've been asked to talk about the history of Holden and how I kind of gravitated towards these, my history as a car enthusiast, and what I've done and what I plan to do in the future. So we'll start with the history of Holden. This being a Holden Ute, they weren't legally sold in the U.S.A. So these are imported by a gentleman named Randy Reese that runs Left Hand Utes in Northglenn, Colorado. Now what he does is he imports these as a parts vehicle and then brings them to US Spec and sells them to people like myself. As far as being a car enthusiast, my first car, I was 14, I was begging my dad for a car. I had been to car shows all my life, and we found a couple of old 69 El Caminos on Craigslist for free. They were junkers. And at that point, I fell in love. I established a type. So we built one of those, and as soon as I found one of these, I looked them up. I looked them up. I got an itch for it, and I fell in love. And since I've got this car, stock, it's a L76 with 364 horsepower. I've added a cold air intake, color-matched Brembo brakes, Texas Speed Stage 3 LS3 camshaft, and X-Force Varex exhaust with remote-controlled exhaust where you can make the mufflers louder or quieter, depending on if you want to wake up the neighbors. As far as what I plan to do to this in the future, I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to do a larger intake, supercharge it, just make it a dyno queen. I don't know. But as far as future cars go, this will not be my first Ute. Or my only Ute, I'll say. This is my first Ute. I plan on ordering a Maloo. That's the performance edition of these. That's done by HSV, Holden Special Vehicles. They are to Holden what Celine is to Ford. So they make the equivalent of the ZL1, an LSA supercharged Ute. This is the last true supercharger from Australia. Now, as far as the car community goes, this car has, I've never been to many events, car clubs, things of that nature. Driving this car, going to different meets, things like that, it's really gotten me close to a lot of really cool people in the local car community. Lots of local clubs. Everybody wants to ask about it, so it's given me an opportunity to really meet a lot of cool people, and I'm very, very grateful for that. tell you. I keep losing my fucking train of thought. And I keep losing my place. Can we do that again? I'm sorry. I'm just...